Starting with, we'll first explore the check balance option. Clicking on check balance, we'll be presented with this window wherein there are two buttons for adding accounts as present in the right menu. So to add a new account that has not yet been added to Tally, click on F3. Over here, enter the details, select the ledger type as bank account, enter the bank details such as account number, IFSC code, bank name and all, and once you'll configure it, that bank account will be displayed over here in this window. But let's say you wish to configure an account that has already added into your Tally and wish to use it over here. Go to F4, that is configure existing account button. Over there, select the account that you wish to enable a plugin for. Select that account, click on enable e-banking, and that account will be enabled. Just make sure this account is linked to your proper CIB ID. Once the account has been added or enabled for e-banking, you will be able to view that account over here in the main screen. Over here, you can notice there are different columns. For us, there are two columns of prime importance to us. One is as per Tally balance and one is as per bank balance. The Tally balance displays the balance according to the records that you would have had maintained over there in company books present in the Tally, and as per bank balance displays your actual bank balance or the amount of money present in your account that has been linked. The main essence of the check balance feature is to provide the accountant an idea as to is the Tally balance in line with the bank balance or not. To remove any discrepancy between those balances, we have the next feature as the bank reconciliation, which will help in achieving perfect accounting. Over here, you need to select the account for which you need to perform reconciliation and the date as well. After entering the bank reconciliation window, you will notice over here that there are two sections. On the left hand side, your bank statement has been fetched according to the date range you have provided, and on the right, you are seeing your company book. Now, one good thing to notice over here is that against each transaction you are being displayed the corresponding status, whether that transaction has been recorded in your company books or not. So this makes it very easy for you to track the transactions which all have been recorded and which are yet to be recorded in your company book. We have also provided legends for different status scenarios possible. Match not found means that there is no voucher present whose all details are matching to the particular transaction. Partially matched means that there is a voucher whose some of the details are matching with the transaction but not all. Fully matched status means that the transaction details are exactly matching with a voucher and are just awaiting your confirmation for a perfect match that can be reconciled using R button. And finally, reconciled with Tally status implies that we have found a voucher matching exactly with the transaction, and accordingly the transaction has been properly recorded and reconciled in the company books. Now we'll proceed on to see how can we reconcile a transaction whose status is set as match not found. For that, select that particular transaction and go to create/match voucher. Once you click on that, you will notice that all the details such as transaction ID, instrument number, amount and all, those have been automatically fetched from the bank statement itself. You do not need to enter them manually. You just need to select the ledger according to the transaction, select the voucher number in case you have already created a voucher in advance, then you can match it from the drop down list or proceed on to creating a new one selecting end of list, and finally the voucher type. In the next screen, you just need to review the voucher, validate its details, and over there as well, you will be finding that most of the details have been pre-populated according to the bank statement. Once you have saved that voucher successfully, you will now come back and find yourself happy to see that transaction status change from match not found to reconciled with Tally. Just in under a minute, you have been able to reconcile an unreconciled transaction. On the right menu, we have provided some additional filters as well. Like over here, you can filter according to the instrument type or also according to the status that is present in the company book. As an added functionality, we have also provided the option to unreconcile a voucher that has been matched against a transaction. For that, you can select the transaction and press U, that is Post in Unreconciled Vouchers button, to unreconcile it. Well, that is how you can have a seamless reconciliation experience using Bank Plugin. Next, we'll explore a breakthrough feature for the ERP softwares, that is processing the payment directly from the Tally software itself. For that, we'll select Initiate Payments or press F6 button in the home screen of Bank Plugin, and after that we need to enter our bank ledger and select the date range. Next, we proceed on to the Initiate Payments window. Over here, there are three ways you can process the payments. First, by selecting an already created payment voucher and opting to process payment against that voucher using a single click Pay Now button. Secondly, we can also pay to a ledger without the need of creating voucher by opting Pay by Ledger button. And lastly, you can also make ad hoc payments to someone whose bank details are not yet added to Tally. For that, we'll use Ad hoc Voucher button. Now, to pay against a voucher, you'll have a list of vouchers displayed over here in the main window, and you can just select that voucher and click on Pay Now button. Once you click over there, an Initiate Payment window will appear in front of you, wherein you will notice that all the credit account, debit account number, IFSC code, amount all have been prefetched. Also, as a part of our constant effort to make the product innovative, we have provided two optional fields, email and mobile number, wherein you can enter any mail ID and mobile number, and once the payment is successful, these will be notified via mail and SMS, informing them about the date and time of transaction, the amount and the UTR or the reference number of the transaction. Moreover, you can provide a short remark that will be sent as a part of notification. And finally, you come down and press F4 to generate the OTP. The OTP will be delivered to the bank registered mobile number, and once you enter the OTP and press on enter to process the payment, a success notification or a pop-up will be presented to you, and to view that transaction you can go to filter by status, select success, and you will be displayed the voucher for which the payment has been successful. Now we are finally ready to see the advantage of processing the payment through Initiate Payment section in Tally. All the payments that we'll be initiating through Tally will be getting automatically reconciled in our company books. For that, we come back to Bank Reconciliation window and see the transaction that we have just made the payment for, and over here you can see that the payment of rupees 1 to Mayank has automatically been reconciled with Tally, and we did not had to take the pain of creating or matching a voucher against that transaction separately by coming back and updating the company book. It has been automatically reconciled. Finally, thank you very much. We hope you'll enjoy using this product as much as we enjoyed developing it.